Okay.
And we're
All right,
live
here comes.
again.
Are we?
I think so.
Are
We're
we
supposed to be live.
really though?
You never really know till we get there.
I'm trying to find out here.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
through
trying to
code
find it
too.
over
Let's see what
here.
happens here.
Um, let's see here. No, I don't want that. That's not. There we go. Is this us now?
There we are. I think we're
Okay.
live. We're live on YouTube,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're back.
Holy
Yeah,
moly,
we're live on
we're back.
Facebook.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's no lag. I think everybody can see and hear
Second
us.
try.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
I
technology
think
for
I
you.
think we've got something.
Oy vey. Okay. Well, we're live.
Well, this was fun. Well, now I've got to do all the stuff. You know what? I'm just going to send a few out
Yeah,
and
it's fine. I think we're
click
good.
some
Go ahead and
buttons and then go.
so you go ahead and do
Well,
that while
now
I
I'll
talk
just
about
there. Okay, we're good.
our news here. So
All right, let's get to the news. Hey, you know what? Our lag is fixed. My microphone and audio is all working over here. The screen's all. Hey, all right. Police say Oktoberfest reopens after security sweep due to a bomb threat.
right, holy moly! So I don't know if you knew about this, David. So
I did not.
a there was actually a car bomb in I think northern Munich. Yep, there was actually an explosion in northern Munich and a bomb threat at for Oktoberfest itself. So on Wednesday, they actually had to cancel part of the festival. So I love Oktoberfest. Hit a little close to home on that one.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to add this.
Yeah.
We don't talk about politics, but I wanted to add it just to let everybody know if you're going out, doing anything fun in large groups of people, be safe because the world's a
Yeah.
crazy place right
Watch
now.
out for the normal suspects.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it. All right, let's before we get ourselves in
He's
trouble,
over there
move
going,
on.
David, I thought we said no politics. No.
Oy vey. All right.
That's too politicky.
Before we get too politicky, here's the next piece of news. Let's. Here we go. Oh no! Let it load. Let it load. I had to restart everything,
Did you close that?
there
Did
probably
you
will be some crazy.
close that last one out?
So the next piece of news is apparently about Gary Oldman's feet. Let's see. Let's try and get this ad out here.
Slow horses.
And
That fucking goat's a liar.
the ad won't go away. Fantastic. Come on, Gary Oldman. Get your feet out of here. All right. Well, okay, we're going to skip this piece of news because the next
All right.
news item is pretty darn close. And CNN. Thanks, CNN. Holy moly. This is stuff I usually take care of.
You could not script this better.
No, this is stuff we actually I take care of. I get rid of all the pop-ups before we go live. And I had to restart everything, so all the pop-ups are coming right back.
Yeah.
So the other news article was about how the first talent agency to officially book an AI actress to cover an AI actress caused some waves in Hollywood, and now Hollywood is pissed.
I will never see a movie with an AI actress.
So the first AI actress to be officially booked through a talent agency, it's an AI, name is Tilly Norwood. And apparently it's causing a lot of waves. So do you remember the Actors Guild strike last year, the really big one?
Yeah.
Well,
part of that was
that impacted 0 people.
A big part of that, yeah, it impacted 0 people. Like all the really shitty movies that were going to come out had to come out 6 months later, and nobody saw them anyway.
Yeah.
But
I call them January movies.
Part of that was about AI and concerns over AI moving into the future, and it's actually happening now. And all of the actors in SAG, which is the best acronym ever for actors, are now planning on going on striking and are going to boycott these talent agencies that work with these AI actresses.
There's no such thing as an AI actress.
Right, exactly. So this is the one that they're talking about. This AI generated image of a young lady here named Tilly Norwood.
That's not a person.
It's not.
But met Tilly Norwood, and that's not her.
So
look here. If they want to boycott this, then they should be not allowed to be in any movie at all that has special effects.
PG.
Not one. Right. Everything must be practical effects. No. If you want it, it's you can't take the piece that you want and say the rest is garbage. That's absolute baloney. if you want to be a full tilt
It's
actor
CG.
and
That's the
say
difference.
it's going, this is the only way it's real, you can't set Robert Downey Jr. in a dotted face mask and pretending. No, I want you up there in a full tilt costume and go.
Yeah.
No AI, no
I'm in charge of the
visual
ethics here.
effects, no
You guys are
special
always
effects,
dropping the
no
ball.
virtual
once-
animation, none of that.
For once, I actually agree with David on an AI related issue.
Yes.
It's no different from CG computer animation.
I have rules
Exactly.
there.
So
they could have had AI dinosaurs. That's fine, but you don't use AI humans.
So the funny thing is somebody actually got an interview with this AI actress, with
There is no
Tilly
such
Norwood.
thing as an interview.
In a recent post, AI Tilly bragged that in 20 seconds I fought monsters, fled explosions, sold a car, and nearly won an Oscar, all in a day's work, literally.
Nope,
Sort
I'm
of.
not listening.
Not literally, but literally. She says. Find yourself an actress who can do all of that. Hashtag AI actress. So here's the thing. I think we're actually pretty far off from AI actors and actresses
We're not.
taking lead roles. But here's the thing. Why couldn't you have, a background full of AI characters doing AI things in the background? Or another great way this is actually going to take over is for CG purposes, right? So you could have actors running through a cityscape, and you can actually film on location, and you can tell AI to fill in anything in the background, anything happening in the screen, period. It's going to be used for motion graphics and special effects mostly at first.
Well, I don't like it.
But to David's point, there's zero difference between this and using CG actors
There's a
or
huge difference.
CG makeup and stuff on actors.
Effects. Yeah.
Effects.
So let's flash back here, because you said there's no, there's no computer animated, not computer animated, but AI generated. Take a look back in 2001, the Final Fantasy Spirits Within movie.
Right.
That
At the
movie
time,
was,
people's minds were blown.
yeah, of how lifelike. Now, I mean, for 2001, that was an amazing piece of technological advancement for graphic. And don't get me wrong, there were still voice actors behind that. But what's the difference between that and having the voice actor, instead of having a voice actor, now it's just a computer generated voice for that character?
There's no difference.
Oh, there's a difference.
There's no difference.
Look over there.
What about a cartoon that's animated and has a computer generated voice behind it? Voice actor behind it is computer generated as well. I mean, so the problem is where do you draw the line? That's the big thing, is where do you draw the line? And I say, if you can laugh at one thing, you can laugh at everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you're better than the computer, then just be better than computer and stop bitching about it.
Right. And here's the cool thing that was actually predicted a couple of years ago when AI really started to get a foothold. Is people were talking about the idea of in the very near future, choose your own adventure type movies and TV series, where each movie that you watch will be custom created by AI specifically for you. And every time you watch it, it could be slightly different. So you and I could watch the same movie. It could have a completely different plot, completely different ending, all kinds of different things happening. Based on
Man, that's gonna be rough for spoilers, huh?
But I think that's a great idea, frankly. And I think there's a genre for that. I don't think it's fully going to take over, at least not in the near future. But I think there's definitely something to be said. By the way, everybody watching and listening, thanks for rejoining the show. We apologize for the technical difficulties. So we had some streaming.
You know what's not AI though, West?
What's not AI?
I'll tell you.
I knew he was going there.
The Underdog dog treats are not AI. They're not made by AI. They don't taste like AI. Even the packaging, as it is not made by AI.
That's not AI.
Well, now wait a minute.
Oh,
You're
okay.
talking to West, who believes we're living inside of a simulation, which would mean that it is technically created by AI,
It's true.
and therefore is also an AI product in and of itself.
In fact, if we are living in a simulation, we're all AI. So the Screen Actors Guild can go take a walk because they're all AI as well.
If you have an AI dog and he's not simulacra, then
it's true. Your robot dog will love AI Underdog treats.
Underdog dog treats, and at only $10, it's a steal.
UnderdogPlus.com. Limited ingredient dog treats, made from locally sourced brewers' grains, locally sourced apples. They're actually really good. He actually dips them in his bourbon. I'm not allowed to tell you can do that, but he
that's so
seems to
good.
like them.
They seriously are. You can dip them in your bourbon; they're delicious.
There you go.
It's like chocolate, but totally different.
But and your dogs can actually eat it, so
Yeah.
it's nothing like
Well,
chocolate.
he's talking about the dog treats, not chocolate. Do not feed your dogs chocolate.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
don't
saying.
feed your
Don't
dogs
do that.
chocolate. That's why I said it's
Yeah, I
totally
just
different.
there was some ambiguity in there, and I just wanted to clarify.
Well, it's a good thing to clear
Ambiguity on this show, I refuse to accept that.
No.
Next piece of news.
You know, in fact, Wes, you know what I'm going to do?
What are you gonna do?
They're so damn good. I'm going to buy a bag right now, live on air.
You do that.
Yeah, live on air.
You do that. And go ahead.
Because we ran out.
I'm gonna do it too.
Ate them so much, he ran out.
Oh, there you go. Okay, fair enough. Hey, so here's one that I knew David would love. Scientists make breakthrough in quest to build device that pulls electricity from thin air. A self-charging power source, David.
I could see that.
Well, technically, this is true, but the distance you would have to get from the ground up into the atmosphere would be insane. And because there is current, there is a voltage and current differential from from the upper atmosphere to the lower atmosphere. Uh, Not really enough, or we're not able to capture enough of it to make it work. Plus, you guys are not groundbreaking. Tesla did this like 100 years ago.
Well, so we're not talking about pulling a charge from the ionosphere. What we're actually talking about here is evaporating water. This is something we touched on briefly in the past, where they take tiny droplets of water, run them through essentially a type of mesh made of. Where does it say what it's made of? Made of graphene oxide and zinc imidazole, and it will pull. It'll pull positive and negative charges from the water as it's evaporating through this mesh. So not only will this thing pull electricity out of thin air, it pulls it out of water, mud, sewage. You can put this thing anywhere, and if you let it sit there for about 12,000 years, you might be able to power a light bulb. But scientists are working on it.
You know
For a
what?
few seconds.
Fascinating.
The atomic bomb started with one atom.
I mean, you're technically not wrong. I saw Young Einstein. I know how it works.
Orville Wilbur Wright started with one bicycle wheel.
Just one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And from there, they created a plane.
Fair
you
enough.
have to start somewhere.
Fair enough. Look, I don't think you're wrong. So the two scientists, I'm not going to try and pronounce those names. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, they're working on pulling charges out of thin air, and this is one that I thought David would just love.
We all do.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
All right. Let's move on.
There we go. Hold on. I'm doing important business over here.
Is you put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door.
I'm walking on sunshine. That's it. The journey of 1,000 steps begins.
I like the
30 miles
just it's simple, man. Just put one foot in front of the other, and you take one step, two steps, and if you keep going, you can fuck all the way off.
That's a good one. So here's something interesting. So data from dark energy observations indicate the universe may end in a big crunch in only a brief 33 billion years. So set your calendars. It's not the rapture.
Un momento, por favor. Wait,
but it is
what?
the end of the universe.
In a crunch? Wait a minute.
The big crunch. You know the big crunch.
Is this popular?
It's not just a serial commercial. It actually happens.
Data from dark energy observing.
Have you heard of the big crunch? Okay, so for those who don't know,
no, because everything up to this point says the universe is expanding. That we will basically the entropy and proton decay will eventually the universe will fizzle out.
Right. So you're talking about the heat death of the universe. So there's another theory that rather than heat death, there's actually going to be something called a big crunch, where basically, like a big rubber band that expands in 4 or 5, maybe 11 dimensions. It's going to keep going until eventually, in about 11 billion years, it's going to start contracting back on itself and then snap back into a massive singularity. And it's
that is absolutely incorrect.
In about 33 billion years. Well, David,
the Luft theory, the Luft theory completely disproves all of this, and it only needs 4 dimensions.
But you know about
P.S. The Underdog dog treats have been ordered.
Ooh, good to know. All right, but you know about dark energy and dark matter, right?
Oh yeah, I seen it. That was the second Thor movie.
So the idea of dark energy and dark matter is still hypothetical. But in a related article, dark matter and dark energy may only be a cosmic illusion. So these things they measured
Um,
to tell us that the universe is going to end in a big crunch. Now they're saying it doesn't exist. Funny thing,
so
this article was actually posted on the same day on the same website as the
yeah,
other
they
one.
do that. So if they would just post the Luft actually explains dark energy as well. So I'm just saying
You mean the left
it,
theory,
I'd be
the
curious.
Luft
like
theory. Yeah.
ATM machine,
Do you guys actually know what
Well,
you're
yeah.
talking about?
The Luft
the left theory.
theory
I think
theory.
honestly, you guys have memorized some physics words, and you're making this up. Dark energy,
See, here's what
dark
you have to know.
matter.
Here's what you need to know, Matt. All physics is just random words they string together so they sound smart.
Oh,
All you need to do is watch about 30 seconds of any Neil deGrasse Tyson video. You'll pick that up.
or the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right. Next piece of news. It's actually some good news. Now that people are kind of getting bored with all the political stuff, and we don't talk about that here. There's actually some good news starting to
no,
sprinkle out.
people are finally fed up with this stuff. No, who'd have seen that coming?
So Matt was actually talking about if you can look around all of these ads. Holy moly, you can't even look at any news anymore
Jimmy
without being overrun
Christmas.
with ads. Look at this. This
That's
is ridiculous.
almost as bad as like the Weather Channel right there, man.
It's
You know,
terrible. It is terrible. Somebody needs to reinvent ads because it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's getting gosh darn ridiculous.
there are certain free websites that when you click on them, you can hardly see the content that you're trying to see.
It's true. It takes you 20 minutes to
yeah.
load one nipple.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It's
What you do on your own time is your own business. But anyway, back to Luft.
all right. So Matt was actually asking earlier about that the 3i Atlas comet that's coming through the solar system, and
Uh-huh.
there are hypothetically people are saying it could potentially be a UFO passing through our solar system or some sort of a probe. We all like a good probing.
probe.
We all like a good probing.
Probe. It's the
Uh,
Anunnaki.
Well, now there are scientists who are legitimately asking the question: could 3i Atlas have been the one to originally send the WOW signal from 48 years ago? So, for those who don't know,
The
48
WoW internet.
yeah, wide open west. So, for those who don't know, 48 years ago, an observatory here in Ohio, Ohio State, actually picked up a signal that to this day they still can't identify where it came from. It was an unnatural signal coming from potential. They think it's coming from deep space. Thank you. And
Deep space.
it's called the WOW signal because the guy who saw it wrote WOW. They were never able to pick it up again. They're not totally sure how it was formed. They think it's artificial, but obviously they can't observe it a second time, so they can't prove it one way or the other. Well, now since 3i Atlas is coming from the same direction as the WOW signal was observed from potentially being, they're saying that 3i Atlas may have actually sent the WOW signal 48 years ago. Which, if true, ancient astronaut theorists believe it could be true. True fact, Nick.
Dude, you just dropped that in like it was like it's your job. You just dropped that in like literally. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
My 8-year-old daughter loves ancient astronauts.
Oh man.
Catherine is all over ancient astronauts, and
Really?
I couldn't be more proud.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, notice your
Really?
son's getting a mustache.
he's only 10. He's yeah.
He's literally, it's going to happen overnight. He is going to grow taller than both of you put together.
It's true. I believe it.
Yeah.
So,
And
Okay.
it's so quick.
any thoughts on young men's mustaches and or 3i Atlas sending the WOW signal, David?
Well, I need to look at what they were using to receive. What is the degree, basically how much of the sky can it see at one time? What's the trajectory of the 3i Atlas, the three-eyed Anunnaki coming in now? Where would it have been 48 years ago? Is it within inside the parameters that it would have been seen? I mean, just because it's in the same direction, well,
Well, Avi
that
Loeb from Harvard
that alien
says
craft
that they are
wouldn't
coming
have
from the
been.
same direction, and he's technically a scientist. He's from Harvard. He works at Harvard.
Oh well, I mean that does not say much.
That was from
That
Harvard.
does not say much.
So look, Look, when our alien overlords get here, here it is right here. You can see the wow signal yourself. When our alien overlords get here, um, they will take me into their good graces, and I will be a pet for our new alien masters, and the rest of you will be Soylent Green. But
I
that's
am
fine.
going to be the alien overlord court jester.
So
Tell them what they're doing
so
wrong.
I
That's a
was
good
talking
idea.
about this a couple of days ago with some people. I don't remember where it was, but there was probably drinking involved. Uh, but we were talking about this, and I'm like, you don't really seem to understand the scale of space.
It's big.
Okay,
Yeah, people. That's the funny thing. People don't
it's
understand how big space is.
yeah, they don't get it. Okay, so the furthest we have launched something right now, which would have been uh, I wanted to say Jupiter 1, but that's meet not Meet the Robinsons, the other one. Uh,
Lost in
the,
space.
the Lost in Space, yeah, the Lost in Space group. Uh, what's shit? Voyager 1. Voyager 1 is what? One light day or just past one light day. One light day.
Right.
How long ago
Exactly.
was Voyager 1 launched?
Oh, it was like the 70s. Unless you're talking
Yeah.
about Star Trek Voyager, in which case it's in the Delta Quadrant now. It's going to take
Yeah,
a while for
48
signals to get
years
Yeah,
back
to
to us.
travel one
yeah.
light day.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty
One
fascinating.
light day.
So here's how I explain to my
Okay.
kids. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, finish your thought there.
So the thing that a lot of people have to understand is, let's say that this was a craft launched from somewhere that had things on it at one time. Whatever was on that is not on it anymore.
You're trying
It,
to say it might have
it's
taken a while for Thray Atlas to get to our solar system from another?
so so our nearest is what? Proxima Centauri?
Proxima, yeah.
Yeah, Proxima Centauri. Uh, how long ago would it have been at whatever speed that this thing is traveling for it to reach us? Is I'm gonna use this term. It's funny in multiple directions. It's astronomical.
Literally, but I'm bum.
Boom. Yes. So the scale alone, and it's not even warp drive, because I do not believe warp drive is what's going to be able to get us outside of this solar system.
Okay.
Warp from here to Mars, okay. Warp in interplanetary inside of this solar system can make sense, but even warp at 99.99999, go infinite decimals, the speed of light, we still, where Voyager is, that's one day, and we are just touching the inner edge of the Oort cloud.
Well, you do realize that the point of warp speed is that you can move faster than the speed of light without breaking the laws of physics, right?
Sure, let's
That's the point of
pretend that
warp
that's
speed.
how that's going to work.
Well, they
Let's
told
pretend that that's how that's going to
Well,
work.
that's the point of warp speed, though. That's
Qu-
is the idea that you're folding space. You're not breaking the speed of light. But
quantum
your
quantum teleporting is the
but your
way to
point
go.
your point is well taken. So how I explain to my kids, because I really enjoy filling them with cosmic dread, is when I tell them about the vastness of space. I say that the sun is 8 light minutes away from Earth. The
8, yes.
fastest thing in the entire universe is light, and it still takes 8 whole minutes to go from the sun to Earth. Meaning, 7 minutes ago, the sun could have exploded. We wouldn't even know about it till it happens. So
Yeah.
I tell my kids that, and they sleep really well at night.
I'm sure. So, yeah, I have zero fear of random object that's clearly a freaking comet flying through.
he thinks
Uh,
he knows.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's
but
aliens.
but it's
Comets
aliens.
don't speed up and slow down. Physicists.
They are so there are observations
You know what?
that say that it's slowing down.
I
And
could
if you
give
remember
you
Oumuamua actually sped up as it left the solar system in an unnatural fashion.
That's the
Sure.
same thing.
Just saying.
Sure. Let's okay. We're gonna go to the clearly documentary movie that had Bruce Willis in it. He saved the planet by blowing himself up on a rock, right? Uh, I don't remember the name of it,
It had,
but
it had Batman in it.
they were
Yeah, it was a
talking.
good one. It was
It
yeah,
had
it had Batman and
oh
Steven
my god,
Tyler's
I can't
daughter.
believe, yeah, it
Yeah.
had Batman. Oh, yeah, the Steve Tyler's daughter. But, they were using a slingshot around the moon to get a gravity boost for speed. Uh, there are plenty of reasons why something could decelerate or accelerate down or accelerate up. There are plenty of reasons that are well within the laws of physics that these things can happen, and plenty of reasons that they can change trajectory well within the established physics world that we don't need aliens to do that. Thank you, Lord Zeus, for all of the thunder and lightning that you gave us.
You know what? I'm
Nikki
not letting
Loafingwell
him
says
in my
Armageddon,
bomb
by the
shelter.
way.
He is
Armageddon, yeah, that's the name of the movie.
He's not allowed in the bomb shelter. That's
He's
true.
not
It's
coming in.
when the alien overlords take over and I'm their loyal pet. I'll try and spare you, Dave, but I can't make any promises.
You just want tummy rubbins.
Oh, tummy rubbins.
Look, alien
by
tummy
aliens.
rubs. That's where it's at.
That's really nice.
I'm not.
Tummy rubbins and pegging. It's gonna be a good alien invasion.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Matt has.
I know how to defeat the aliens. I have watched When Mars Attacks. Okay.
Well, so I was actually thinking about it. Okay, so I have seen Mars Attacks. It's awesome. So, but I've been thinking about it. Okay,
It's awesome.
there are
It's the
scientists.
first time that movie's ever been called awesome.
It's actually it's so bad. It's kind of awesome.
Mm.
So last week we were talking about mirror life, right? Where they can make mirror DNA that our
Yeah.
that our biology couldn't fight off a potential designer virus that was built with mirror DNA. It's because our body doesn't recognize it as biology, right? And that's on our own planet. Imagine something from a whole different planet that grew up in an entire different solar system, or that evolved in an entire different solar system. What makes us possibly think that their biology wouldn't interact dangerously with our biology simply by being in proximity of each other? You know,
Well, have you ever seen the movie Signs
I have.
with the aliens that are allergic to water?
Yeah,
Yeah, where
that's,
the aliens that are allergic to
and
water
that was
that
a real
attacked
dumb
a
fault for
planet
coming
that
to
was
Earth, a planet
70%
that's mostly
water.
covered in water. Yeah, that's
Yeah. This yeah, 50-50.
and it precipitates literally acid to them. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
so
Come to this planet.
I'm gonna stick with It's a Big Ass Rock. What's a big ass rock for 200, Alex?
Fair enough. All right, so let's move on. We do have other news. We do have other news.
Do we? Gee, Christmas.
A little. I got. There's some
I
good
thought
news
we
I'm gonna
went
catch
so
up
down
on.
the rabbit hole on this.
So this is a good one. So they've actually developed working human egg cells made from the DNA from human skin cells, which means,
Oh.
which means they could potentially take skin cells from a dude, make a working egg, and have the dude create a clone of himself.
I don't like any of
Think
this.
about that. Also,
I was
so
just
that was
thinking I was just looking at that as a possible of treatment for infertility, but
Well,
okay.
that went in a weird direction. But I originally thought of the cloning possibilities for this because, like with the woolly mammoth and the dire wolves that they're creating, right? So how
Uh-huh.
it's going to work with the woolly mammoths is they're going to take the woolly mammoth DNA and impregnate an African elephant egg, and over the course of several generations, they're eventually going to have a mostly woolly mammoth, even though it's not going to be 100%. Well, check this out. Now they can use this technology to create a woolly mammoth egg. They can then impregnate with woolly mammoth DNA. They can get a pure clone of ancient creature using this technology. I mean, we are literally, I would say, less than a decade away from seeing clones of extinct animals.
Jurassic Park.
You can't do Jurassic Park, but you can do woolly mammoths. You can do dodos.
You, why couldn't you do Jurassic Park?
There's no viable DNA in any mosquito in the entire world. Michael Crichton was a great writer, not necessarily a great geneticist. Now, Dan Brown would say that's BS. Of course you can do that. You just have to have Robert Langdon go
I haven't finished reading.
run around Paris.
I haven't finished reading. I haven't finished reading his new book, mainly because my old ass has lost my reading glasses, and or I guess they're reading. I don't know. They're prescription lenses or whatever. But I've lost my glasses somewhere,
Oh
and
no.
I I can't sleep and read holding this thing out that far because you doze off when you're reading, and if you're
You didn't finish it?
holding the book out here, and I haven't finished it yet, because when you're holding the book out here and you doze off, what happens to the book? It drops right on your face. And
That's a
it
problem.
took me 3 or 4 times of dropping that on my face to go, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until I either get new glasses or yeah, I don't know, just something. Maybe find. I need to call a couple hotels and see if I left them there.
So, David, I'm going to spoil it for you. Here's how it ends. Tom Hanks stops somebody from nuking the Vatican.
Yeah, and he falls out.
That wasn't a nuke. That was
That,
antimatter.
well, that's a different movie,
That
David.
was an
We're
antimatter
talking about Dan,
explosion
David.
created
We're talking
from
about Dan
CERN.
Brown. This is a completely different book with a completely different plot,
You don't like Dan Brown, do you?
and they both involve
That was
Tom
Angels and
Hanks.
Demons. That was this
And
first
they
of the
both
Robert
involve
Langdon
they, bo-
series.
well they both involve Tom Hanks saving the Vatican from something or other, because he saw a clue on something that nobody else could see. It's Dan Brown. He his next book is going to be Color by Numbers. It's good.
Such a hater.
You really
Such
don't
a
like
hater.
He's such a bad writer. He's a great
He
storyteller.
really
He's a
does.
terrible
I
writer.
love Dan Brown. I love Dan Brown. He's
I
great.
like Dan Brown.
He's great.
I
The-
had tacos with
You know,
him.
I was reading this trying to find the things that you were talking about. I can't see it.
All right.
You know who else I
It's
really
not
like?
everybody has their preference. Read some Douglas Adams, then go back to Dan Brown. You can't go back.
Well, I mean,
I really like.
that's a whole different world.
Right. So read. That's what I'm saying. Read a good writer, and then go. You can't go back to
Oh,
Dan Brown. After
that's
that.
not cool. That's not cool.
And I think Dave will agree with me on this because we're both kind of on the same page. But I really like Jackson Pollock. Dan Halon.
Next to news,
Okay, we got one more piece of news.
But you're not going to take the.
I
bait.
do like Halon.
You know what? I'm not going to put the bait out there anymore if you're not going to take it.
It's
Jackson Pollock was one of the greatest contemporary artists of our time,
and as we all know, Matt is the master baiter,
and
Yes.
one of the greatest.
as the internet
One
well
of the
knows.
greatest of all time.
All right, next piece of news, and this is speaking of cosmic horror. This is a good one. NASA's infrared telescope just captured an unprecedented glimpse inside of Uranus, unveiling secrets hidden for decades.
Was this glimpse inside of Uranus due to the Uranus probe that was named and launched?
Well, it's an infrared telescope, so I don't know. I just know
Oh.
they shot a light right up in there, and they can see the inside of Uranus now, and it's revealing secrets hidden for decades. Decades.
Yes.
There's all
So,
kinds of stuff up in there.
y-
And this
so they've been
comes,
it's been hiding inside Uranus for decades.
it's find all kinds of gerbils and random
Oh my
dads.
gosh, that is, man. We're like pushing the limits, and you're like, yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Look, it's Uranus. It's a great planet. It's the greatest planet, so I hear.
I hear it's slippery.
It's a little blue, but there's a cream for that now.
Jesus, Mary Joseph. No. See, this is okay. So this is NASA right on it, and NASA did a if you for long term viewers of this show, my condolences. You guys remember when we did a news section on a probe that they were sending to Uranus.
Right.
And this is not a joke. And they were asking for names, and we were wildly disappointed that all of the names were like Galileo and
They're like
things
serious.
that were like serious names. And I absolutely call bullshit because
Yeah.
there's no way you ask the general population to name the probe going to Uranus and they didn't have some really good ringers in there.
Right. Imagine the absolute comedy gold that will never be known now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Massively
It's-
disappointing.
It's probably, those posters they have on the walls in businesses. It's like, climb to the top, teamwork, get them done. There's little motivational, stupid ass posters they put around. I bet NASA has the actual responses on those posters around their office,
Oh, they have to.
because
I absolutely would.
now that would motivate me to work.
I would wallpaper my office in those. That would be amazing.
No, it would be absolutely hilarious. Some of them had to be great. And if one of their answers wasn't your mom, I don't even know what they're doing.
By the way, Pat asks, Haven't they already cloned a dog? So yes, Pat, they have. But how they do it, how they have done it historically, is they would take your dog's DNA and they would put it inside the egg of another dog to gestate and create that clone.
I heard they used a giraffe.
With the they could do it with a giraffe too.
Giraffity.
So what's interesting about this new cloning technology is that they can create a viable egg from skin cells. So that's fascinating. So now they can actually make a true clone, whereas before they couldn't really do that.
So
and
wait a
they
minute,
send
I
the
need to
clones
go back to.
right up into Uranus. Now they can see what's going on in there.
Oh,
Are we ready to move on from Uranus, David? Are you sick of Uranus?
no, I haven't had enough of Uranus yet.
I hear that a lot, but let's move on to some other news.
Okay, but one thing.
But
Can you imagine, like, seeing the surface of Uranus or Neptune or Pluto or any of those outer planets? Like, actually seeing...
Careful now, because Pluto's not a planet.
Pluto is...
You know what? I'm from the 80s. Pluto's a freaking planet.
Neil deGrasse Tyson said, no, get out of here.
Yeah, the true science voice of our times, Neil deGrasse Tyson, who's not at all a popcorn scientist,
I've also listened to Pee Wee Herman.
I would sooner listen to Pee Wee Herman.
This is we call full tilt hater over here, man.
Well, I love Pluto. It was my favorite planet. I heard it's actually smaller than our moon. I don't know if that's true or not.
I think it has.
Yes.
I think Pluto has less.
And it's odd shape
than Russia.
Really?
Yeah, Pluto actually has less.
That makes it even more amazing.
And it has a moon that's almost as big as it.
So the fact that it has a moon as big as Jupiter, and yet they call it a planetoid. You know what? Bite my planetoid.
So I actually do hate to admit that I agree with Neil deGrasse Tyson in this case. Pluto doesn't count as a planet because in order to count as a planet, it needs to clear its local neighborhood of debris, and it hasn't been able to do that because it doesn't have the mass.
That makes no sense.
Unlike Uranus, it does not have the mass.
It's a big floating rock in space, and somebody gave it a name, therefore it's a planet.
It was named after Mickey Mouse's dog.
Oh,
it's
so
not
cute.
that good of a planet.
It's a sweet, sweet planet. I would live there.
Fair enough.
But my point to all of this is, did you know that Russia was sending probes to Venus like for a long time, and they have footage of Venus's surface?
Yeah, there are photos of Venus's surface.
Venus's freaking surface.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, apart from the color, it could be the Mojave Desert.
Kind of. I mean,
there's repeating patterns from Earth to Venus.
It's rocky.
Freaking amazing.
Yeah, they know that Venus at one time was Earth-like. It had water. It had an atmosphere like ours.
Amazing solar.
There was actually a time in our solar system's history that Venus, Earth, and Mars all had an Earth-like atmosphere and water. All three planets. That's fascinating.
You know what is equally amazing?
Nicole Leffingwell says Pluto is still a planet.
You go,
Nikki. Nikki says so. I agree.
More amazing than Venus is how good your dog treats are when you dip them in bourbon.
It's true.
They're so freaking good.
So good. Remind me to get you a bag before you.
Oh, I won't let you forget.
Fair enough. All right. David's getting antsy over there. I can tell.
Well, I'm just reading comments here, and because you guys brought up Mickey Mouse, and I knew that was going to awaken the Nicky. And did you just mock Mickey's dog?
I did not mock Mickey's dog.
Sounded like it.
No, it sounded like it. No, he didn't mock Mickey's dog. He mocked Mickey. So.
Oh,
well, no, I mocked.
Jesus.
I
mean, look at him backpedal now. Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Pluto.
Nothing. Dan Brown, nothing. He pissed off Nicky. He's like, well, now wait a minute, I got to back up.
Well, look, when they were naming Pluto, they had to choose from one of two cartoon dogs. It was either Pluto or Goofy, and Goofy just wouldn't sound as majestic. So it was close. It was like that far apart.
What the hell kind of promotional material is this? That's AI.
It's not AI.
I'm an AI expert.
I photographed that dog. That's a real dog.
You're my ass.
It's a real dog.
You are on notice, and this is going in your annual review.
He just noticed I used AI to create our thumbnails.
This is going in your review.
Oh, really?
He just now noticed that.
I would not
That
count
we
on
do that he does every single week.
Yeah, for like 2 years now. Since AI came out, I've been using AI for
people ask me all the times, like, David, how do you guys do this? What's your key to success in your all's podcast? I say, have a partner that does all the work, and then you just show up one day a week and freaking drink whiskey and talk smack.
all the massive success that we're having from this show. It's just it's gangbusters. Frankly, it's hard to keep up.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I gotta hire security in certain places I go. It's crazy.
Oh, I do need to let everyone know I'm going to have knee replacement surgery in
Ladies,
December.
you guys stop throwing your panties at me. It's that's unhygienic.
So, knee replacement in December. If you receive a text message from me in December, I'm high. I am super high.
We should do a show live from Matt's
Oh,
hospital room.
so I have actually sent warnings out to people as well when I've had surgery because I don't like taking well I take Advil a little more than I'd like to now, but this is because I'm old. But that pain med stuff that they give us, oh no. No, yeah, it reacts very well with me,
Me
and,
too.
yeah, I have a hard enough time with any filter. Normally, with that stuff, there's no filter.
None at
Like,
all.
I'll just be like, anything.
It worked. It goes
Like,
well with bourbon too.
Like, I can never go back on LinkedIn after my last knee replacement.
I can never go back to LinkedIn.
they
That's
banned him from LinkedIn.
So, by the way, Matt Welch says, if Pluto's a dog, what is Goofy? And I've always asked that. So, think about
Is
this.
Goofy a cow or
Goofy is a
is
dog.
No, Goofy
Goofy
is
a
a
dog?
hybrid human dog.
No, Goofy's a. So, here's the thing Mickey must view Goofy as like a lower life form because he has a dog as a pet. And he has a best friend that is essentially the same species as his pet. I mean, there's some tones of real, like, 1940s level stuff going on. No comment though. I know some of Walt Disney's proclivities. No comment there. I'm just saying, Goofy and Pluto are the same species.
Okay, then. So the dog wasn't, uh, Goofy the one that was who was the one that with the cow? Who was for it with the cow? There was a cow
Yeah, Goofy
character.
was in love with was it Annabelle the cow?
Annabelle, Maribel, okay,
Maribel,
whole crap.
some kind of bell. So it was a dog that was in love with a cow, which brings up a whole different set of issues.
Yeah.
By the way, Nikki says after Dave's knee surgery, he watched Home Shopping Network for 24 hours and took notes. That sounds
Oh,
about right.
dude, I had in-depth detailed notes on the Home Shopping Network stuff.
What are you taking notes from
I
Home
mean,
Shopping Network for?
brother, I was stoned out of my mind. I have no clue.
You
That
still have
so
the notes? You got to read these things.
I don't know. They're long gone. I mean, I have it's
The one
been
is-
2005. Yeah, it was 2000, late 2004, early 2000. It was late 2004. It was December 2004 when I
Yeah.
had my knee surgery.
It's pretty fun.
And so yeah. So I'd never had any kind of Vicodin or Percocet or anything like that. And they had me on like every 2 hours or 3 hours I was taking something for pain, and I had this pain ball that was it was like a balloon that blew up that kept a constant drain for like a week that put pain medicine directly into my knee.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
And so yeah, I was out of my gourd for the first 24 hours. I was absolutely bananas crazy
That's awesome.
because I'd never had any of that kind of stuff. And like when I had the surgeries last year,
Yeah.
the two of them, they gave me that stuff. I didn't take a single pill. It's like, no, no, I do not like that stuff.
By the way, Matt
It's very bad.
Welch says Goofy's not a cow, but he dates one. So that's more
Yeah,
confirmation.
yeah.
He's a dog.
It's
Getting weird.
just let that mellow with you, bud. Just let that mellow. It just gets funnier.
This is the depth that our show gets into.
We have a topic, right?
We do actually have a main topic. You want to get into the main topic? It's only
Let's get to the topic.
So I was thinking about what we should talk about. And, I'm always thinking about, building a great website, building great products, and iterating these things. And a lot of times you start building these things and you get lost in the weeds. You start trying to make it perfect. And before you know it, you've been working on a website or a product for, over a year, more than a year, multiple years. But it's never quite right. It's never quite perfect. What about the ugliest website on the entire internet that makes $700 million a year?
So I was
Easily the ugliest
wondering,
website on the entire
Well,
internet.
yeah, I was wondering how you came up with this. When I seen it and I read through the notes today, I'm like, this is gonna be interesting
It's
because
true though, right?
how the hell did he come up with this? But yeah, it is. I can't think of another website out there that is so 1995 rudimentary.
Right, that's it. Craigslist. Craigslist it hasn't changed. Everybody who's ever been on Craigslist
That looks the
knows
same
this
as it did
layout.
day one.
It looks exactly the same as it did day one. It is the ugliest website in the entire world. It is pure function over form. And this thing pulls down $700 million every single year. It's crazy.
So
We can
how-
all see the notes now, West.
So,
West. We can all see the notes.
oh wait, I'm on the wrong screen. Here's my notes.
West,
There you go.
West, they can see the notes.
I thought I could sneak that in, but I didn't have the screens arranged. I had to redo the show halfway through. We had to come back online. All my settings are off. So we're
Yes,
gonna go back.
all the prep that he put into it, it was like and gone.
And now you can see my notes. All right, so this guy created this website in mid '90s. I don't even know exactly what year. It's not in my notes. I should have it, but I don't.
I can probably
But
Google
basically,
that.
he wasn't even concerned. He built this website, and he only started adding things as far as, you know, things for sale from a garage, job postings, potential, dating opportunities.
1995.
Those
You were
ladies are
correct.
using. 1995. That's okay. There you go. That's where it came from. And he only added those things because people were asking for it. So he just added these random things in that you could search for. He added different cities that you could go for, and he had zero marketing. He had no marketing. All of Craigslist only grew from word of mouth. The entire company has 40 employees. And they started since, I don't know if you could tell by looking at the website, but he had zero startup capital. This guy had no startup capital, no venture capital. He just built this thing, again, with no marketing, pulled in $700 million a year. So we're just going to kind of fly through some of this stuff because we spent a lot of time.
Craig Newmark.
Yeah, Craig Newmark. Let's see, what year did this happen? I don't have the date of this offer, but at one point, Craig Newmark was offered $11 billion. Billion dollars with a B for Craigslist.
I offered him that.
His response?
He said, "No way in hell."
His response is, "I have enough."
Well, honestly,
And he turned it
knew
down.
I didn't have the money. Bo Derek also, same reason. We're not dating. She knew I didn't have the money.
Man, he just will not
you
let
and,
that dude go.
He loves Bo Derek, the guy who played basketball and football. He's all over that guy.
Well, I think it was
Baseball,
basketball and
Love Bo Derek.
basketball and croquet.
Yeah.
You know what? In December, when I have the knee replacement, I'm super high. I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of Bo Derek. Like, actually,
You should tell him all about Uranus.
I want to see.
Wow. In comedy, we call that a callback.
There you go.
I mean, it's funny.
It's always going to
So-
be funny. It's so scientists, they try and sound fancy and say Uranus. Come on, it's Uranus. It's always
Yeah.
going to be Uranus. It's always been
You know,
Uranus.
they have Uranus Fudge Shop outside of Mechanicsburg.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
See, you got to have a sense of humor about these things. So some quick stats. Craigslist, it pulls down 11 billion monthly page views. Monthly. Holy moly. 129.8 million monthly visits. So obviously, there are a lot of return visitors. So those are unique visits. And let's see, top online classified platform with global rank of 258 and US rank of 67. So out of all of the classified platforms in the entire world, it's not even number one. But it still pulled down $700 million for this guy.
You know what?
Unbelievable.
I can honestly say, in those situations too, I could say no to $1 billion. Because what are you going to do with $1 billion?
I can think of a lot of
Anything I
things.
effing want.
Right, that's the right. Yeah, I can think of a lot of things.
I would use it for bad, like for ill. I would
Well,
not.
yeah.
And now millions
Of
I
course.
can handle. A billion? No, I'd be evil. I would be an evil genius.
Yeah.
I would pay to get my IQ raised, and then I would do bad things with it.
There are a lot
You
of
mean
rich
go
people
to
out there who
school?
can't get their IQ raised artificially, obviously.
I would buy a backhoe, and I would dig holes in spots that shouldn't have holes.
I'd buy a front hoe.
Look, for $1 billion, you can have a front and a backhoe. Whatever you're
I
into.
just tag that along. Just tag along with that Uranus jokes we've been going on with. I mean, why not?
So let's just go back real quick back to Craigslist because it's getting weird.
Getting weird?
Getting
we've
weird.
been.
And you can see my notes again.
We started weird today, man.
What is? Hang on. Uh-oh, I just closed. Where did I go? I went to.
I don't know where you're going.
Somehow.
I'm on Craigslist now, shopping around. Wait, I don't know what you're doing.
So how does this thing pull down $700 million a year? Are
like
really
it's
that many
like,
people coming to this website? And it comes down to the idea that it's simplicity. It just works. Right?
So you've been saying that for a long time that, if you built something and it just worked, if you just strip away everything else, does it function?
Right.
Does it just work? And this is the core of it just works.
Yeah, this is proof positive. You don't need all the bells and whistles. You don't need do you see a single ad on here? It's not overrun with ads. It just works. It does precisely.
Well, I mean, technically all of those are ads.
You got me.
But boom.
But there you go. That's actually a really good point. Dave Roland says your mom.
Your mom.
Oh, and Noel says and a side hoe.
So we got the back hoe, the front hoe, and the side hoe.
You got $1 billion.
I would have so many hoes.
Why not? Look, you got $1 billion. I might be a villain if I had $1 billion.
You know what? If I had $1 billion,
I'd be a billionaire.
Give you enough money that I was no longer a billionaire, but a millionaire. I can handle a millionaire. I can't.
So here's a title of one that says buttocks worship for ladies only.
Well, no, I'm just giving you a couple of million, so I'm no longer a billionaire.
So that's another interesting thing about Craigslist is you can post pretty much anything.
No, they stopped that.
I mean,
wait.
David
Matt.
just said he saw buttocks worship for ladies.
No, back in the 70s, they stopped posting prostitution ads.
In the 70s, they stopped posting prostitution ads on the internet?
Yeah.
In the 70s was really the big crackdown on the internet.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, it was a rough time. It was a rough time when this was founded in 1995.
So excited about being high for December.
He just wants to get high.
I don't think this is helping that whole, hey, I'm going to hit the job market really hard conversation you started with earlier.
Like, so it's January, February, March, April, May. So May, watch out.
It's true.
I will not be high or drunk. I will be in a suit tearing it up.
Hey, potential employers, I can't wait to get high.
I am going to have a bachelor's. Do you know how long I've wanted a bachelor's? Since I was 30.
I mean, I want a bachelor's as well, but it's
just the party.
Dude,
just the party.
A bachelor's. Think about it. Matt Harmon will be a bachelor's.
Matt Harmon, the Bachelor. You're probably closer than you think you are.
You could call me.
Actually, with the joke I just cracked, my wife maybe will walk to me here right now telling me that I'm pretty close.
Matt Harmon, the Bachelor.
Because I didn't go home. I came straight here.
See, that's like I said. You're probably closer than you think you are.
Now.
That's.
Oh, look! I can buy boats.
There should be like a title for bachelors. Like, you get a doctor because they got a doctorate. Well, I could just be like, you could be like Bachelor Harmon.
Well, they do.
No,
they do. It typically comes along with when you get your Bachelor of Science. You get a big paper full of BS.
Oh, I can't wait to get the BS. I'm not going to.
No, you're just going to be a.
You're not getting BS. You're getting a BFA,
just give me
which
my
is way better.
I know BFA is awesome.
Yeah.
Because I can say to employers, I see things you can't. Because I'm an artist.
That's it.
And a salesperson. I'm a selling artist.
You got to sell your own art. That's the trick.
I'm selling it like crazy, baby.
All right, I think Matt's bored with the topic, so we can just boil this down into a few key points,
I'm
which
so
is
sorry, I forgot we had a topic.
which is, you know, whatever your product or service is, you don't need to go along with the newest, hottest trends. You know, you don't. I mean, they don't even have any marketing. All of this is word of mouth.
I still want to know where they make the revenue.
Let's see. I've never sold anything on Craigslist. Do they take a fraction of the?
I mean, I have, but just you put a thing out there and it says, "Hey, I'm selling this widget for $1,000." You
Yeah.
go, you hope the person doesn't stab you. They give you $1,000. I give them the widget, and I left. Now I haven't used Craigslist since basically Facebook Marketplace took over, but I'm still trying to figure out where they get their revenue.
That's kind of what I was wondering.
So
And we've always said that if you can't see the product,
you are the product.
you are the product.
Well, so I think it's kind of like the eBay model, right? Where they actually take a small fraction of things that you sell through the platform.
So let's see here. For sale by owner. I can go.
I'm not sure how that's possible on Craigslist.
I've never sold anything on Craigslist. I just find it fascinating. They pull down $700 million a year with this 1995 website.
To post something on Craigslist.
No, you
yeah, I don't.
Right here.
I'm looking right now. I don't know.
Look, I'm posting.
I clicked the post the ad.
Let's see. I want to post
description. Lightly stained couch.
Let's see. For sale by owner. Let's see. For sale by owner. Oh boy, all kinds of crazy stuff. Let's say. There's free stuff. Bicycles.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna go through the whole thing.
Okay, here we go. Continue. Let's click continue. Oh no, it's condition. Is
what are you doing? Are you posting an ad?
Yeah, I put a lightly stained couch.
You should post a probe to your
posting title.
A probe.
I'm just trying to throw some stuff out here. Zip code. I want to make up one.
Oh, there are actually discussion forums. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So this is all us just discovering Craigslist together. But the point is you don't need all the bells and whistles. You don't need to follow all the newest trends to make things flashy and super exciting. Sometimes you just need to make something that works. I don't think he honestly could have made something more functional than this.
No. I just put it through here. There's a button I can click right now that's publishes, and it will. It's good for 45 days.
There you go. Exactly.
I'm not going to do this. I'm going to edit the post and then close this out because I don't want anything at all on Craigslist.
Remember your wife is watching the show, David.
Well, no, I was just wondering if maybe they're charging for the ads, like a $5 nominal fee for the ad, and they're not. And if you pay outside of this, there's no pay function inside of the app or inside of the website. So where do they get their revenue?
Okay, so here it is. I just looked it up. All right. So from job, there's a few different ways. One is job postings. Craigslist charges employers to post job listings in sectors of major cities. Fees range from $10 to $75 per listing. Real estate, there's a broker's fee. Therapeutic services, there is a $10 fee associated with those.
Therapeutic fees. That's the special massages. There you go,
Therapeutic. Matt. Let's see. Dealer listings for cars. So there's a number of different
okay
that actually do.
So they don't. Okay, so they don't charge consumer to consumer. They're charging from business to consumer, B2C. Right.
So if you have a garage sale going on, or you're trying to sell your probe to Uranus, they're not going to charge.
Yeah.
But
unless you're a business trying to sell the probe to Uranus.
Fair point. But look, I think people who are selling probes to Uranus probably aren't filing taxes, so maybe they're exempt.
I like to think they are.
I like to think they are.
Yeah. Hey, did I tell you that I'm doing ceramics, and I made coffee mugs?
I didn't hear about the coffee mugs, but what else have you made?
I made coffee mugs and bourbon steins.
He made the bourbon steins.
Bourbon steins.
Each one to talk about his bourbon steins.
I made 4 bourbon steins. They are ugly
4,
but versatile. As a
so they're like Craigslist. So they're like Craigslist.
You should sell them on Craigslist.
I am going to give them one to Dave, one to you, one to me, and we're all going to drink way too much bourbon because that's how much they hold.
Here's what needs to happen. Next time David comes into town, we need to get together and we will make a toast with your bourbon steins.
We're going to make it happen, baby.
Okay.
So anyway,
And
That's
in other
That's a
news,
lot of love.
so I feel a lot better now understanding where they get their revenue, because
right.
that was the thing
Exactly.
that really got me. I'm like, where does this make? There's no ads on here, so it can't be ad revenue. It can't be ad generated revenue. It's not there. There's no ads.
Right.
There's no paid ads. Let me let me rephrase
Right.
that.
And
There's
that's it.
no
And
yeah.
well, it's like you
So
said,
I was
the old adage, if you don't see a product, you are the product.
yeah
Uh, we're just not posting the right content. And we are technically the
yeah.
product because we're still, when you go on and post things for, garage sale or a free bike or a slightly stained couch that you want taken away, you are still technically part of the product because you're drawing people in. You're part of the draw to Craigslist, which
Draw
it
them
then
in.
uses for the paid revenue that it gets from these other B2C entities. But again, with 11 billion monthly page views, I mean, it's no wonder they're pulling in $700 million a year. I mean, that's very impressive.
I mean, you said 11 billion page views per month
Sorry, I'm sorry, 50 billion page views.
a year.
50 billion page views. No, I'm sorry, 50 billion page views since 2017.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
All
I
right.
didn't
I mean,
finish
because
reading my
that
notes.
like that was a lot.
That's a lot. But
Yeah.
even still,
Like I mean, yeah, it's
that's a
still. I
lot.
mean, just think about what somebody be willing to pay if you could lock down a single ad for 1 year just to put a banner across the bottom.
Oh,
That's it.
100%.
It's on every single page that banner's on. People would pay major dollars, which is probably one of the reasons the guy didn't sell it
So they do
because he
have
didn't.
129.8 million unique monthly users. That's insane. Unique monthly users, 129.8 million.
So
I mean,
what
that
was David
blows my.
Rowland saying to your mom about?
I think he was playing a play on Uranus. He was playing on
Oh,
Uranus.
okay. He's playing on Uranus with your mom.
Uranus,
Okay,
your
got it.
mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We're all 12 on this show.
Can I say something?
15.
No.
And all right, so here's the thing. So in the
The man said no.
16th century, Gabrielle
Union.
Falloppio discovered and documented because he's
You can't be reading off your iPad, bro. If you're gonna spout random shit, you gotta do it off top of your head. There you go.
All right, so he discovered the fallopian tubes. And he was an anatomist. He discovered a lot of things, but he documented the fallopian tubes, right? But nowadays, like today,
Where are you going with this?
There's a push to eliminate his name from the fallopian tubes because it's a man naming fallopian tubes.
Yeah,
Really
I'm gonna go with this borderlines on political, and we are now going to talk about
Kind of political.
All right,
chatty
I'm gonna go with
goats.
West. He says it's political, so I'm not going to push it further, other than
Yeah.
say I don't like it.
Well, you should make a T-shirt.
Okay.
That says, Save the fallopian tube.
I should. I really should. And then I could
And
sell
wear
it.
it to
Yeah.
school.
I could sell it and make money.
You would look like a feminist. People who don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, really. I really am a feminist.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I really think Billie Jean King could have beat a man.
Wasn't that the singer from Green Day?
No, she was a great tennis player.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Ugly as sin, but boy, she could play.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Didn't she actually beat a guy back in the
I
day?
think she did. She beat God, he was uglier than sin. Like is
Yeah, that's what we're rating. So to be honest, the only thing I know about tennis is what Anna Kournikova taught us, and that was Russian tennis players are hot.
Yeah, that is true.
I like that point.
There's no way
I
around
approve of that.
I mean,
That's good.
Yeah, I mean,
hotter than any of them.
That man could swing a baseball bat.
He was, or she was. God damn it! Now,
See?
damn it!
oh,
You've been hanging out at art school too long.
Now you guys got me sitting back against the couch.
See?
sitting back
Every
against the
time I creep
couch.
forward, I
taking it
should know better.
We should all know better.
Don't forget to get my dog treats.
Good
Are
to
you
know.
back there sipping your gin and juice, all laid back?
I am laid back. God, I can't wait till December. I hate my current knee. I hate it.
Your knees are pretty shitty. They've been bugging me for a while.
Super shitty.
I wasn't gonna say anything. They've been bugging me for a while.
Well, as soon as that gets replaced, I am like gonna be like the Flash. zipping from one place.
Here's
to
what you got to do though. Any part of, and I've already said this. My current wife already knows this. If I ever have to have surgery where they remove part of my body, my only stipulation is I get to keep whatever they take out.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Put it in a jar. I'm gonna put it up on the mantle. If it's my knee, if they have to amputate something, I'm keeping it.
That makes sense.
It's mine. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
That's a really good idea.
And if they say you can't do that, be like, religious reasons, bitch.
Is that a thing?
Religious reasons. Yeah.
Why not?
Look, I can't be buried. It's like Egyptian tombs.
Right.
If they take out my guts, they got to put them in a jar and give them back to me.
Do you know that they mummified Jackson Pollock?
Fair enough. It's his best work was only viewed under blacklight because that was the extent of his artistic capabilities. But that's a different story altogether. So anyway, the show has been very weird tonight, and we did actually have to have a serious topic, but it devolved pretty quickly. We had a topic.
Okay, I was so because that Weller is just
the word you're looking for is drunk.
He likes the Weller, so it's good.
Do you remember?
Weller is good. I do enjoy Weller.
The moonshine.
It's a good
like you're going bald.
Yeah, the moonshine that makes my hair go away.
That's pretty funny.
It was hilarious.
I do have some over there. I'll pour you some next time.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Next time he comes over, you should just like have a little bottle on your desk, pour yourself the Weller, and then just pour him your home brew, and just give it to him. Just see what happens.
I'm gonna put my moonshine in the Weller bottle. He's gonna pour himself like a giant pour of moonshine. He'll be dead halfway through the show.
Yeah, if a cop pulled me over with the moonshine, I could pass the sobriety test.
You would not.
But I could not pass whether or not I have hair.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't, because you would crack up laughing and ask the cop if you're going bald.
Yeah.
Officer, do I have hair? I can't tell anymore.
Can you rub my head and tell me if I have hair?
I can't feel it. That's exactly what you would do. You would not pass. If you got...
No, it would be awful.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. It's not like the cops are just not going to be waiting outside the door for you.
Right. All the cops need to do is wait. I've always said this. More cops should wait outside of bars in the evening. They'd get more drunk drivers. But if they watch this show, they could probably just wait outside my house and pick up Matt every week.
Do you know why they don't wait out bars? Because I asked that same question. Because if they see someone coming out of a bar they suspect is drunk, they cannot allow them to get behind the wheel. So if they allow them to get behind the wheel, I forget if it's a law or what it is, but it's like they can't allow them to drive.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Because I wondered, why can't you just wait outside bars?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Huh.
And they're like, no, there's laws against that.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And that is the big takeaway from today's show, everybody.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That's not where I would go with that. I have a back to our topic. Pull up Craigslist again. Pull up Craigslist.
Shit. What was our topic?
Craigslist.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Simplicity.
$700 million a year.
Do they even have an actual app? Like a Craigslist
an app? I have no idea. That's a good question.
Check.
I don't know. Let's take a quick look. So while you guys are riveted, but what's this? Enjoy new game experiences. I don't know.
I think
don't want games.
David's getting sidetracked by pop-ups.
Yeah.
No, it's a pop-up. When I open the app up, it's like, oh, new game center thing. And I'm like, there's not a single game on my phone.
All right, there is a
Craigslist
app. It's got a little peace symbol.
Yep, that's Craigslist. There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I'm not going to install it.
Published by
but
Craigslist.
So, just imagine a banner at the bottom of that. You get one ad, and it can run for a quarter, but that's it. One ad. What would that be worth?
Oh my gosh, it's astronomical. I couldn't
with
imagine.
The traffic to be the only ad on any page, but on every page.
Yeah, that's my point. Can you imagine? I can't imagine the astronomical cost of an ad like that. And the benefit would be insane. Now, I think they deliberately shy away from things like that because he turned down $11 billion. He's not going to go for ad revenue now. But holy moly, I can't imagine how much that would cost.
Yeah, I get what he did. I understand that, he's like, I've made enough. I keep what I've got right now. I'm making $700 million a year. And it's split between operating costs and 49 people. Yeah, I'm okay
Yeah, let's and I mean, and that's
with
let's just go and look at a
with
random posting for something here. So I'm looking
yeah
up.
with
Yeah, we'll go
with
book.
zero additional cost because I mean, let's face it, you're not going to add head count to put in one banner
Right.
that's
Here's the
on
thing.
every single page.
But I think that would actually destroy some of the simplicity of what it is, though, because one of the great things about Craigslist is it's clean and it's functional. It
Yeah.
just works. Now, imagine
Simple.
imagine if this had a banner, an ad banner, even just an unobtrusive single
Yeah,
banner.
just down at the bottom, just down at the bottom, out of the way. You get this, but you see it, and
Right.
it's about the touches. I'm just looking at it from a marketing lens here
Do you
about the
think that would
touches.
ruin the experience if they started
I
having
don't
any?
think it would. I don't think it would. But not a bottom banner and 3 side banners and a top banner and a couple pop-ups. No, I'm saying one simple banner across the bottom.
Hmm. Oh man, the exposure, whatever company would pay for that,
Exactly.
the exposure
The
would
the
be
marketing
You know
touches you
why
massive.
you
would
can't
get
do
out of
that?
that would be just phenomenal.
Well, hey, Matt's saying you can't do that. Why
You
can't you do
can't
that?
because once you get one, it's done. They start flooding in everywhere else.
It is a slippery slope.
It's a very slippery slope.
I do agree with him with that it would be hard for somebody to look at the revenue from one and go, oh, that's enough. But this guy of all the people, actually, he's not the CEO anymore, but the founder's not the CEO anymore.
Right.
He's been gone since 2001, or yeah, in 2001.
Yeah.
So the
You know,
but he's
I
still
think the
making
pushback
money off of it.
I think the pushback
Be-
they would get would be massive. I think it would actually turn a lot of people off if they did that.
How many people would notice it up front?
Up
I'm
front,
gonna say 50%.
you know what?
I'm gonna go high, 50%.
You know what? With social media now being a thing, I'll bet once word got out there, I'll bet it would go viral. People complaining about it, and people would find out, and the backlash would be huge. Company boycotts are massive right now. People are boycotting everything for every tiny little infringement right now.
I love boycotting, but I never stick to it.
it's it's
Yeah.
it's dangerous. I don't know. I'm with you, David. I think the potential is again astronomical, but I'm kind of with Matt though. It's a slippery slope.
I would agree with that. I
With
would agree.
40
Definitely a slippery
employees,
slope.
40 employees and $700 million a year, and
How many?
as far as I can tell, it's privately owned.
40.
That's pretty massive. Yeah.
Let me take a look here.
I knew there were so many.
I don't think it's
massage
publicly. Yeah,
places
I don't think it's
in
definitely not
Columbus.
publicly traded.
There's a lot of unlicensed massage places.
Good to know.
They don't take your health insurance.
There's one right up the street that gets rated about once a month.
So Craigslist is a private for-profit company incorporated. So it founded in 1999, but didn't incorporate until, or it founded in 1995, but didn't incorporate until 1999.
Yeah, it's privately held.
It's still
$700 million
privately
a year.
held by the founder, but it does have a new CEO
Yeah,
in
holy moly.
2001.
So I don't think they want to rock the boat. Privately held company with 40 employees making $700 million a year.
Yeah, they probably don't want to rock the
Yeah,
boat.
they don't want to rock the boat. They're not going to add ads anytime soon.
So it uses the .org, and that's one of the things. It's not Craigslist.com, it's Craigslist.org, but it
Right.
is a for-profit, which is a little bit of a gray area there because you're not supposed to use .org for a for-profit business.
Right.
We'll
But
take a
if
look
it's
at.
all
Okay,
about-
we got a 2025. Yeah, well, $700 million a year. Let's see here. We got. Oh nope, the employees are up to 60.
Oh, 60 employees. I had bad numbers.
It is a secondary private. It's had 2 rounds of financing in San Francisco.
Why though? Why do they need funding? That doesn't even make sense to me. With 60 employees.
I mean, financing rounds too. So, I mean, we don't know what the timeline on those are.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Maybe at one point when they wanted to scale a little bit, as far as even server space, because imagine
Yeah.
the maintenance these servers must require. Again, only 60 employees. That's pretty great. But imagine the server space they must take up. The bandwidth they must need. Unbelievable. And
So,
I mean bandwidth in a technical sense, not a business sense, so I don't have to drink on that one. but I will anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it. I wasn't going to force it because I understood what you're saying there. But it does look like they only ever had to raise a total of $16 million. And I get it. Some people are like, only $16 million. But in honesty, for a
700 million
$700 million
annually.
million annual revenue company, $16 million is kind of your startup and probably your first and second round of funding at 16M is, I mean, yeah. If somebody asked me to invest for something that, and even, I don't care how much I could pull together, I don't have that kind of money, but I'm going to try to get my money in as fast as I can to a company that's going to go 16M through 2 rounds of financing and then become a $700 million a year company.
Right.
I want
I
my
would
money.
call
I
that
want my money in on that.
I would call that a really good investment.
I just remembered I
Yes.
have Craigslist stock.
You have Craigslist.
W-
They're not publicly
We
traded.
we,
You
we
can't have
just said they're not
Public
publicly
stock.
traded.
the special stock.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically you can have shares. It's not. I don't think it's considered stock, but you can have
You can have
shares
shares.
of a private held company.
You can.
Yeah, super shares is what I got.
And you have super shares.
Oh yeah, super
The
shares.
super shares. They're better than normal shares.
Yeah.
Super
Fair enough.
shares. Superstar. That goat's a fucking liar.
All right. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock. We've been going a while. We've been through 2 streams here, and I think
Yeah.
we beat the dead horses enough on this show.
I don't know, man. I think there's a lot more to this, and it's not so much as a hey, how do they make their money? Because I was really curious about that, by the way.
Yeah.
But it does go back to the I always used a tennis shoe. I always used a tennis shoe.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I always this is a analogy. This is the analogy I use all the time when explaining this concept. Is a tennis shoe must first meet all of the functional needs of a tennis shoe
Yeah, fair enough.
before it can be stylish, before it can be designer, before it can be a collector's item, before it can be anything.
Oh my
It
God.
must first meet the need of a tennis shoe. Otherwise, it's just art. And let's face it,
Well,
what's
You're
art?
gonna badmouth art. I will bust in the shop.
Ask me about fucking Halon next time.
as loser art students. But no, you're right though. Think of all the things, all the websites out there, all the devices you have
Yeah.
that are pretty. They look great. They follow all the coolest new trends. But when it comes to actually doing the one thing they were designed to do,
Yeah.
they fail miserably. I mean, I have an iPhone right here. I got a Mac laptop right here. It's
Uh,
the problem.
Go to Excel and type in a date. Go to Excel and type in
Right.
something that looks remotely like a date. Go to Excel and try to type in some random numbers that it thinks is a date.
Right. Exactly. And that's why Excel is great because it's ugly, but it does exactly what you need it to
I
do.
think he's saying that Macs don't interact with Excel right.
Oh,
No,
I-
it's a joke inside of Excel about if
I thought you were
if
talking about how
she's a
Excel is ugly, but it works.
if she's a 10 out of or if she's a 10 out of 10 in Excel, her birthday's October 10th.
Fair enough. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's the joke. Anyway,
10 out of 10 is Bo Derek.
Like I said, the man can swing a baseball bat.
Oh my God. You
Yeah.
know what? Someday she's going to stumble on this podcast and realize that there's a man out there who's a good man who's just in love with her, although I'm married. And although I think my wife gave me permission to leave her for Bo Derek.
Well, you did just call yourself a bachelor not too long ago, so
I'm going
Yeah.
to be a bachelor.
you sure are.
I'm a bachelor FA.
AF. He's a bachelor AF. All right.
Okay.
So, anyway, yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. We've been going for a while. But
couple
Craigslist,
minutes.
it's $700 million a year for the most simplistic, I would argue, one of the ugliest websites on the entire internet.
Ooh, I wonder
But it
if that
works.
keeps.
But it works. So,
It just works, and that's one of the things you've been saying for all the years that we've been on this show is, if somebody came out and just made something that just
Stuff should just work.
freaking worked.
Like there's a meme. You had one job.
Yeah.
There's a whole meme about it. things that should do a specific function, do the function, and then make it look pretty afterwards. But make sure it always does that one thing.
You know
So
what?
Yeah, make sure it functions.
Craigslist does not have capes. Craigslist does not have capes.
You should email them and tell them they're missing a cape section.
Yeah. I mean, like, they have a knight's cape. It's a Halloween costume that has a cape.
So
No.
it doesn't count.
No.
They're
I actually have, if you need, I have an actual costume company that's in Central Ohio that they're not like Spirit of Halloween type costume. They're like theatrical level
they're over on
costume.
161.
Not the one I know,
it's
but
actually
okay.
next door to the massage parlor that keeps getting raided.
Yeah, it's actually around the corner.
But the
from
reason
here.
the reason you can't find capes on Craigslist is one of the lead coders is Edna Mode.
Yeah.
Edna
I like
Mode.
Yeah.
No capes.
That's it.
Nikki, if she's still watching, she will absolutely appreciate that reference.
I would love to
Nobody else got that, but she
gallery
did.
opening.
I make jokes for like one person. That's it, and it's usually me. So my current wife loves that.
Wear a suit with a cape.
Hey, cape, that's true. Cape should make a comeback.
Right. A cape and a cowboy hat.
Capes
I would look so
and
artistic.
top hats. David has a whole monocle collection. You can
Yeah.
pull from.
I do not have. I do not own a single monocle.
Well, I mean,
Now I kind of want to buy one now.
your
Just
personal
to.
trust has all the monocles. It's true. You don't actually. You own nothing, and you're happy, Mr. WEF.
I'm happy.
Hey, remember
Yeah.
my gallery opening? There's Image, Ohio, October 10th from 6 to 8. I have 2 of my pieces being hung at the Roy G. Biv Gallery in Columbus, Ohio.
There
Are
you go.
these your
October
side
10th.
pieces?
What did he say?
These are side pieces.
Yo, you wish they were side pieces. These are main pieces.
So October 10th, where at?
Roy G. Biv Gallery.
Yeah, there you go.
That is a terrible name for an art gallery.
I did not name it, but I'm thrilled to be there.
You understand
Okay.
the joke, though. Red, orange, yellow.
I mean, I get it. I get it. It's the rainbow color Roy G. Biv.
He just now
But-
got it. It's not Roy G.
but-
Biv isn't the guy.
It was a
That's
very
not the name of a
famous.
person.
There was a super famous guy. Ah, but damn, I did not know that. They did not teach us that in art school.
Roy G. Biv.
If they didn't teach
I'm
us,
just
I
saying.
didn't know it.
You would think being in art, they
Yeah,
would be
you
a
would
little more
think.
creative.
That's
No,
what-
I'm just saying whoever named the gallery would have been a little more creative
Yeah,
with the name
No,
of the
not at
gallery as opposed to
CCAD.
the Roy G. Biv.
yeah, not at CCAD.
No, that's like just saying,
Red,
come to
orange,
our rainbow,
Green,
come to our rainbow
Oh, boy.
party.
blue, indigo, violet.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You just now got it.
I just now got it. Oh, I'm gonna chew Duncan a new ass for not telling me that.
Don't tell him you didn't know.
Oh, you know what? I'm
He's
telling
gonna laugh
no
at
one I
you.
know. Now I know.
I wouldn't admit to that at school.
I'm right. Look,
Yeah.
a panda.
Yeah, exactly. Don't admit.
Hey, look, a panda.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up.
All
and
right,
take it.
I think we've ran this about as far as we can.
Fair enough. So next week, David, you good for Wednesday or Thursday?
Whatever. What
I know your
I don't
travel
even
schedule.
know what our normal is. I'm home all next week.
Fair enough. All right, we're gonna say Thursday. Same Underdog time, same Underdog channel.
You mean 9 or 8?
We usually go at 8. Let's do 9. It's easier for my kids because we wake up early in the morning.
Okay.
My kids catch the bus crazy early right now. So
Okay. So 8, 9, 8, 9. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Same
9
time,
o'clock.
same channel.
Yeah, next Thursday, 9 o'clock. I've been Wes. This guy was David. That guy is Matt Harmon. And we will see you guys next week. Hang on, I gotta hit the thingy. There you go.
Graduate that all these
That's just a quick test.
come out.
So what do you? Hang on. Repeat that. What are you afraid that people are gonna hear you say?
Well, like as soon as I start running for office, all these videos are going to come out of me when you said no one could hear me.
Like as if I just.
Well, I mean, like,
right now,
what would you say? Like, what would you say if
that
the
would get you
people
in
out there
trouble,
could hear
Matt?
it?
Go
Like,
ahead.
like,
Say,
oh my
let's
God,
go.
what happens?
That the feminist movement actually gained some traction. God bless those feminists.
It's true, and that's why we love you, Matt. You're just a
Hashtag cover your ass. I love it.
Fair enough. Now I should really.
I'm sorry, cover Uranus. We'll see you guys next week.
I feel fantastic, feeling spastic, infatuated with the in between, the ups, the downs, the curves, and the